All right, we're back here live again with a new tornado warning that is in effect for Howard County. This one, I apologize, I had to step away real quick, but I am back. Thankfully, I'm back just in time here. Like I said, this is a tornado warning for Howard County. Bear with me. Excuse me, for Howard County, that is currently in effect, and that does run here until. You bear with me here for a quick sec. That runs here until 8 p.m. evening, or excuse me, 8 p.m. even. That means we have another 14 minutes left on this warning. This is something we do need to pay attention to because this warning does have the possibility of quarter-inch hail. With that being said, at 7:28, a severe thunderstorm was capable of producing a tornado located over Laurel or near Beltsville, moving northeast at 10. Now, do mind you, this is a radar-indicated storm here. Right now, it's over Simpsonville, Skaggsville, Gulford, and you can see right here, this is that main area of rotation. You can see where the greens are touching the reds. That is where we watch for rotation in this cell. And if you're everything here for just a quick sec, let me get something really quickly here. And bear with me. We're having a community event here in my neighborhood. So I thought I had a couple of minutes to maybe run down there. And I did, but at this current moment in time, obviously, I don't have that minute to run home here really quick. So, all right, let me pop this down, and let's come here. And like I said, this is right now over Simpsonville and Skaggsville near Guilford. And this is going to be the area of rotation that we are currently watching here that is moving here to the, what I believe is moving here to the east here. And bear with me as I pull this warning up. It's this one. Till 8 p.m. And let me see. It's moving northeast at 10 miles an hour. So this is a relatively slow-moving system. Or excuse me, this one is a slow-moving. Whoa, we are having some technical difficulties. I apologize. Like I said, this is moving to the east here at 10 miles an hour. Sorry, north at 10 miles an hour. And mind you, this is radar indicated tornado. And what this means is that it could be right here in this potential area where we have these winds exchanging. So we have always green going towards the radar. And then we have red going away from the radar here. And right here, it's going to be right here where my X is. That's where we have that potential of that possible tornado. If this tornado is correct, or if this velocity scan is correct, this is where we could have a potential tornado. And let me tell you, this will be coming through across 95. It actually is on top of 95 right now. This is through Guilford, North Laurel, Simpsonville, Savage here. And I'm going to come here and call out a couple of names here. So let's go here to Shift W, and let's click on that. And right now, this will be possibly going through Guilford, Simpsonville. Columbia is actually in this, and that's something, if you're in Columbia, you are definitely going to want to watch here really, really, really closely here, obviously, for the next couple of scans. And then let's come back here really quick. And yeah, like I said, this is currently going over Guilford. Let's come back here to our storm relative velocity. Storm relative velocity gives that same idea of green going towards and red coming away, indicating that this tornado could be over Maryland Road 32, over 175, and it will even be extending into portions of 95. And if it does hold together, it could cross over 195. That is right there. Like I said, if this rotation does hold together. But with that being said, let's go here to our wind shear. And our wind shear tracker gives us the general idea of how strong how strong this system is here together. And Steve, give me just a quick sec. I do see your comment. Do you think a new tornado warning will be issued? That is Storm Tracker 6. Storm Tracker 6, what area are you talking about here for that tornado warning? I don't believe, or at least at this current moment in time, I don't believe that this rotation here will move northwards. I do believe that this is dying out. This is a dying piece of energy. And that's something we are watching. Looking here right now at the latest scans, that looks to be like the only piece of energy we actually have, at least of radiational going towards the radar. So with that being said, what does that mean? That means this could definitely die down, and that this tornado, this funnel cloud, that's the proper way. This funnel cloud could go away, or it could re-ramp back up, and it could possibly create another funnel cloud in a different location this time here. So with that being said, let's look at storm relative velocity here. I haven't really looked at that. Yeah, storm relative velocity isn't picking up here on the whole idea, but definitely storm base velocity is. And like you said, looking at Columbia, Simpsonville, Guilford, and I mean, I want to start getting deep here. So if you're in what is that? Farewell Road, if you're in Oakland Mills Road, if you are in Phil Dorsey Way, if you are on Broken Staff, that is, not Brooklyn. If you are in Cardelock Way, if you are on Brokenland Parkway, if you are in Alley View Drive, or if you are in Carnia Avenue, this tornado, or excuse me, this rotation is currently over top of you. So what this means is that you could have a possible funnel cloud, possibly even a scud cloud coming down here. And due to all of that rain that they just got out of that, they did just issue a flash flood warning, and that goes until 11 o'clock this evening. And that is due to all of this heavy, heavy rain that is just compiling these areas. And bear with me. That is due to all of those areas just compiling over the same area that is dropping tons and tons of rain. And when it drops a lot of this rain, what that is doing to the ground is it's putting more rain on top of more rain, and then we're adding wind, which then causes power outages. And we can take a look at the power outage chart here in just a quick sec. Newest scan just came in, and I can definitely say that this area of rotation is weakening. So that is a good thing that this area of rotation is weakening. And like I said, this is going to be along 29 here, Maryland Side Road 175, Highway 29 there. And this is a good sign that this area of rotation is starting to weaken, because that means that we are starting to lose rotation in this actual cell here. So looking back here, and if we put this in play here, let me just click that real quick. There we go. If we put this in, you can see Savage, Waterloo, Jonesboro, Columbia, Skaggsville. So this definitely still is moving to the north here. And what this will be entering here relatively soon, if this continues at the speed or actually even speeds up, is it could be coming out of what is Howard County here, moving into portions of Baltimore County and possibly even Baltimore City. But like I said, that is all going to depend on the track of this actual cell altogether. So let's come back here and let's look here at this area of rotation here, because obviously, like we said, this is something we are going to watch for. And right over Columbia, you got State Highway 29 and Maryland State Road 175 is where you could have this possible funnel cloud or a low scud cloud. Newest scan coming in, that wind velocity going towards the radar, that is actually moving out of the radar the warning polygon, and that is a good sign that this this funnel cloud, if it was a funnel cloud or an actual tornado, that is giving a good idea that this is no longer together and it is starting to separate at this current moment in time. So like I said, over Jonestown, Columbia, these are going to be your areas. But pretty much if you are anywhere behind the Columbia area, you guys are in the all clear for this current time right now. You guys can get out of your safe place at this current time, because this is no longer actually in your affected immediate area. Excuse me, I have the burpees here. So yeah, with that being said, they did just drop that tornado warning, and that is a great thing to see, obviously, because we don't want to have that here. So let's pop up here, and yeah, they have dropped that tornado warning. So with that being said, let's go to the desk cam. That being said, I'm Tanner Ciro. We appreciate you for joining us here. Keep tuning to the Teams Weather channel. We'll keep you advised.